All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. One card for each, just one card, that's it. No, one card for each sign, and we'll split the soulmate cycle up into 12 pieces. We're going to try to find out what someone's thinking and feeling. Energy's attached to you, what they're thinking and feeling about you. It leads us into tomorrow's weekly reading where we ask what actions they're likely to take. We do the same thing, but we clarify. There's no timestamps here for anybody new. You can read why in the description right at the top. Everything is energy. This is a cycle I'm pulling on, and you're all connected. It's a general reading. I'm shuffling, don't worry. It's a general reading, may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timelines. Let's go. Our story begins, before we talk about the overall energy, our story begins with position 1, slice number 1 of our 12 slice pie. Aries ends with Pisces position 12. Let me worry about what's feedbacking off what. You just sit back and enjoy the reading. All right, I'll do the best I can for you here. All right, there's a lot of energy here. A lot. See these little dots? I very rarely tell you guys this. Something about the dots on the table gonna mean something to somebody. Take a screen grab. I'll get my hand out of the way. Okay? I don't know why. It means something to me. I see something in it. If I see something in it, somebody else will too. All right? Okay. All right. That's enough. Let's fuck around. And don't forget about this little fucker up here. Okay. Overall energy, Page of Pentacles. Little spying energy here. It's communication. Somebody may be rehearsing some communication, but it's spying. In the context of what someone's thinking and feeling, they're thinking about you. Okay? That can be spying. Spying is someone looking at your picture. It could be someone thinking about you. It could be someone daydreaming about you. The energy is very binary. You know, it's either on or off. So spying energy could also be the things I've mentioned, or someone creepily driving by your house or peeking in your window. All of that is spying energy on varying levels. Okay? So probably most of them are thinking about you. A story begins with Aries, position 1. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Never mind your signs. I'm not your astrologer, all right? It's just energy reading. A cycle in 12 pieces. 7 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's spying. This card, the first card out, should always jive most powerfully with the overall energy, and it does. It's what I said. This is someone keeping a distance, casing out the joint. You're the joint in that analogy. They casing you out. Somehow, some way, for some reason. Maybe because they're feeling some pain, feeling some guilt for what happened here, I don't know. Or feeling some pain for not telling you they have feelings for you, if it's a newer soulmate, or I don't know. Something to do, they're spying because of this. Whatever this means to you, take it as it resonates. All right? They're keeping their distance, though. To give you something for your mind's eye, if you had a backyard with a rock way up on a hill, they'd be behind that rock. Okay? All right. Position 2, Taurus. Lovers. Oh, somebody here. Wow. Somebody has decided to come your way. That's the communication aspect here of my Page of Pentacles. Someone's decided to come your way. The love geese are in the air. They're not stopped for me. There's motion when I look at the card. It's drawn the way they usually draw motion in cartoons, which is with lines and things like that. We've got a little of that here. When I look at that card and I feel the energy, I get the love geese are in the air. So somebody has made a decision to come towards you. Probably after a long time of thinking about you. That's what they're thinking and feeling. We'll find out tomorrow what actions they're likely to take. I don't. It's sort of a simultaneous energy of someone spying on you and deciding they're going in, but it's real easy to be a big man or a big woman from a distance. When when things start rolling, when things get in gear, that's when people tend to chicken out of shit, right? Okay. Yeah. I mean, right now sitting here, I'm all gung-ho for bungee jumping. Sure, I'm in. Woohoo, let's go. But on the day we go, I probably come up with some excuse why I can't make it, because I'm not interested in that at all. But it's real easy to say, sure, I'll do it. Sitting here right now, I'm in the middle of a video, got no plans to go, that kind of thing. It is what it is. That's what I mean. Position 3, Gemini. The Chariot. Same thing. Same energy. Same fucking thing as I said here. These two cards might as well be welded together. Yeah. Somebody's determined to come towards you. But it all reads from a spy, and this whole top row is welded together. These cards might as well just be like that. I mean, they're all together here in their own way. It's spying energy, but yeah, we got two strong communications here. This one, the story opens, the universe is adamant that they're keeping their distance, but yet coming in. But, oh yeah, sure, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'll go in. Sure, okay. This one here has a lot more determination attached to it. Let's get some clarity here. This is the hot spot of the connection cycle, Cancerian energy. This soulmate cycle we're in now is Cancerian themed. Because the North Node was in Cancer when it began, and that usually sets the theme in my experience, in my research over the years and decades. That said, spotting patterns, it's one of my superpowers. It serves me well, and now you get to find out about it. It bookends the Seven of Wands. There's something here for everybody. The Empress, yeah. It's sort of like spying something that you can't take your eyes off of, okay? Someone here can't stop thinking about you. And what's happening here is they're wondering why, and then they're like, well, fuck it, I might as well go in. But that's easier to say than it is to do for most of these energies, in this energy. We'll see what happens tomorrow when we pull the weekly reading, what actions they're likely to take. But basically, they can't stop thinking about you, and it's very making them very emotional. Okay? All right. Sign. This whole row welded together. Let's see about this row. Position 5, Leo. Leo soap opera. Oh, I love the Leo soap opera. Usually a person stuck in toxin making excuses. We'll see. 3 of Cups. I get a very specific energy for the number 5 angle here, the Leo soap opera. It ties to the Empress that I had. It's all together. Very emotional. Definitely spying on you again, and I explained that means a lot of different things. Thinking about you, very emotional, but very strong urge to communicate something to you. But why are they keeping their distance? I wish I could fucking clarify that. I'm not going to break my rule, but definitely something they want to say. Okay. All right. We'll see what happens tomorrow in the actions. Let's keep going. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card. Sometimes you guys show up here. You got to show up somewhere. The Fool. Again, same thing. It's all 6 of these are welded together. It's all one big thing. It's all just one. They're all together. It's. I'll tell you what. I'll give you the visual, because it is. That's it. And if we get, and when cards start to separate out, when energies start to separate out, I'll separate them out. That's all one reading for everybody, pretty much. I mean, if it resonates, if these are usually the positions that resonate with you, that's all one reading. Same thing. Emotional, you want to go in, can't stop thinking about this. Somebody here can't stop thinking about you. And they're thinking about doing something completely out of character towards you. That's what they're thinking and feeling. Everybody is thinking about feeling. Everybody is thinking and feeling about doing tomorrow's reading, which is the what actions are they likely to take. I like this. This is good. It means that we might be in for an action-packed week, which wouldn't fucking surprise me based on the mid-month, second half of the month reading I pulled, where I talked about the second half of the month being really condensed with energy. Position 7, Libra. 8 of Pentacles, separate. That's it. Those are tied together. This is separate energy. In fact, it's its own energy. This person here, not thinking about you at all. Focused on something else completely. Somebody here is focused, is distracting themselves. And they're doing a fine job of it. You're still there. They're still caught in your energy. But they're just distracting themselves with something else. They're working on something practical. Okay. Fine. We're asking what they're thinking and feeling. We get an honest answer. Position 8, my hot Scorpios. King of Cups. You have an energy attached to you that desperately wants to tell you the truth about their feelings, but for some reason, and I know if I clarified this, I'd get something like this. They feel like they can't. Okay? I don't know why. This is only going to apply to a couple of you. It doesn't matter what your sign is. Again, I'm not your fucking astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. This only applies to a couple of you, but it's worth saying because it's there. They can't reach you because you won't take their call or you block them. Okay? That's just for a couple of you, not for all of you. For the rest of you, it's on them that they feel like they can't reach you. All right? All right. Unless it's absolutely necessary when you're part of a soulmate cycle. If you're waiting or wanting, well, better off wanting than waiting, but if you're wanting to hear from somebody and talk to them, blocking them is a bad idea in the soulmate cycle, because You take them because they're quitters. The DM side are quitters. They're looking for an excuse to make it go away. It's like if the DM side was driving to your house to talk to you, anything, they would try to get into an accident just so well, I guess I can't go now. Okay, well that's it. Yeah. Traffic jam. A traffic jam can't make it. Traffic jam is 3 people at a stoplight. Well, there's 3 people. No, it's going to take forever to get through here. I can't go. Right? So if you block them, that's a great excuse to just go away. To just, well, I'll just let it ride then. So unless you absolutely have to because they fucking psycho, okay, try not to. All right? Okay. Anyway, that's that read. Sexitarians, position 9. My Sagittarians. What do we get? Sometimes separate from the cycle. This is a weird, these are welded together. These 2 separate. This one sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. 10 of Pentacles. You're part of the welding. Sagittarius is part of the welded ones. All right. How do I say this? You're somebody's ticket to ride, kind of a thing. Somebody's thinking and feeling that they could have that you're the best option for something. Okay? I don't know. We'll find out more and we'll clarify tomorrow, but somebody thinks you're the best option. You're their best chance at getting the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever that is for them. You seem to get that a lot. I don't know what it is with you Sagittarius. Are you rich? Are you? Oh, it's too bad. Oh, being rich, terrible. If you're rich, if you're watching me, do not let anybody know you're rich. The best thing you can do, and I learned this from some very rich people I know. Some of the richest people I know drive the shittiest cars and live in the shittiest houses. They really do. You'd be surprised. If people, there's old money and new money. New money brags. Old money is quiet. It's quiet because it knows it's wiser, right? You know, if you're super rich and you're watching me, your best bet, if you want true love and true friends and all of that, is to drive a fucking 74 Pinto and rent a shitty apartment near the airport up in Van Nuys or some shit. I mean, honestly, you know, I'm exaggerating, obviously, but I'll tell you what, that's somebody here sees you as their shot at 10 Pentacles. Okay? You may see them that way too. I don't know. I don't recognize this energy. It's something relatively new. Okay? It's just a tip for you. All right? You know, advertising that you're rich, which seems to be the norm in today. Boy, especially with new money, these influencers, they really want you to know they're rich. It's just going to attract a bunch of people that want money from you. It's a bunch of superficial shit. That's all. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's backward psychology. It's wrong. It's heading in the wrong direction. All right, Capricorn, position 10. Judgment. It's not part of the welding. So I'm going to move that up, and I'm going to put this here as separate. Jesus Christ. Unreal. This reading is getting crazy to look at. All right. So these are separate too. Judgment. Somebody's thinking they want a second crack at you. I will say that. Somebody shows up. I think somebody wants to surprise. It's sort of like somebody who thinks that the best way to talk to you is to surprise you. I think this is somebody who knows where you're going to be. If this position, no matter what your sign is, if this is resonating with you in some way, when I threw the Judgment card, you were like, oh, that's me. You might want to pay attention to a 3-quick card with me that I did the other day. I'm just going to tell you that. Because this is an energy that seems to think, got some inside info about where you're going to be at some time or something like that, and they think the best way to get you to do what they want you to do is to kind of surprise attack. Sort of a thing. Just pop up. Oh, it's a surprise. So if you're out and about, you're at some kind of farmer's market or something or whatever, and you run into somebody, I'm telling you, there's a pretty good chance they planned that. Oh, they won't admit it. Don't bother asking them. But I'm telling you, there's a pretty good chance. All right? Keep that in mind. I don't know what they want. But somebody definitely, like a phoenix rising out of nowhere, shows back up. You thought they were gone. There they are. Position 11. My other wild card, sometimes you guys, sometimes not. You got to show up somewhere. This has to be you. Position 11, Aquarius, the 9 of Pentacles. It is you. Minor Arcana, Empress energy. Right now, you're seeming unapproachable to people around you. Okay? I do not want you, and I could fucking feel it here. We started with 7 wands, someone keeping a distance. It's not surprising. Sometimes it happens. We don't control the energies that come in. We only control how we respond to them, how we react within them, right? So my point is here, don't worry about it. The energies of right now, and this may come up in the weekly reading too, I don't know. But the energies of right now are making you seem unapproachable to other people. Okay? That's it. I mean, I kind of picked up a little of that here when I was talking about the sexitarian position. I kind of picked up a little of that. Like, yeah, you're somebody's goal, here's somebody's potential, but it's a bit of a pipe. It feels like a bit of a pipe dream, almost like a 10 of cups meets 10 of pentacles, right? This over here is why. Your energy right now, this applies to a good number of you watching because it's you guys showing up in my reading. Your energy right, so don't freak out if but nothing happens this week. Or if we're in the right now, maybe this weekend, for example, because this isn't really a weekly reading, it's sort of the energy of right now. The energy might dissipate in a few days. I don't know. It doesn't feel very strong. It feels very temporary, so don't worry. But yeah, if people seem standoffish or things don't, usually people in line talk to you at the store, but they're not right now for some reason this weekend, it's because of this. It's because your energy feels unapproachable. For whatever reason. It's just an energy that's come in, right? Just like you might wake up in the morning and there's a thunderstorm. For whatever reason, there's a fucking thunderstorm. No, there's nothing you can do about it. You got no control over that. Okay, so there you go. All right, it's just like that. All right, position 12, Pisces. Our story ends here. It's always read with 1 and 5. So by default, it should be part of the weld up here, the first 7 cards. So it's all of this. And wow, holy shit. Yeah, I knew it was going to be Major Arcana. It had to be Major Arcana. If it was just a rinky-dink little 2 of Pentacles or something, no way. Wrong. Scrap the reading. It's all fucking erroneous. No. Temperance. Very powerful card. It's tied to all of this welded together part. Okay? It's communication. It is, but you're going to have to be patient. This is somebody right around you. This is the great blue heron. He stands on a rock. A fish will swim under a rock. He or she will stand on that rock until that fish comes out. Hours. You will walk past it, come back hours later, it's still there. Okay? Somebody here is just casing the place out, has something they want to say, and they're waiting for the right moment. They will say it when they feel the right moment is. Okay? That's what I got. That's what they're thinking and feeling. They're watching you. I think a good number of you, based on this coming out here, temperance being here, I think a good number of you, if you dismissed it, you shouldn't have, but I think a good number of you, my 3 card from the other day applies. 3 quick cards with me. Go watch it. I think it applies to a good number of you. Seems to be popping in here just a wee little bit in its own way. Okay? That reading may have been very specific, but if any little piece of information in there helps you out, helps you translate this, then it's worthwhile. Let's have the universe add all this up. So, 12 cards, add them up, universe. 3 cards and a bottom card. What's it all mean? What are the incoming energies thinking and feeling about anybody attached to my viewers? What are they thinking and feeling in the energy of right now? What's going on? Tomorrow, like I said, we do the same thing, 12 cards, but we clarify and we ask what actions the incoming energies are likely to take. I think it might be a little light on the action side, or some actions come in and then they chicken out, kind of a thing. Mostly because of the energy I'm getting off of this and what I said over in here, right? I mean, I was all set to go bungee jumping. Right here, it's easy for me to say, let's go bungee. Yeah, sure, let's go. Woo! Right? But when it came right down to it, I got no interest in that shit. That defies my logical mind. There's no point in putting my life in danger for I can't do it. There's too much logic. It's hard enough for me to get on a goddamn airplane. That doesn't make sense either, right? You want me to get into an aluminum tube without showing me a maintenance report and fly 7 miles above the earth at speeds that could hit 700 miles an hour at times? Seriously? Okay. I don't get a maintenance report? That defies all logic to me. It sets off my logic receptors. All right? I'll tell you what. I wouldn't even get in someone's 74 Pinto and get on a Los Angeles freeway unless I took a look at the engine first. I'll get in their new car, but not a 74 Pinto. I'm going to take a look, make sure they solve that fire problem with the gas tank. Move the fuel line, did you? Okay. All right, let's go. 3 cards and a bottom card. So I don't know. So I think the weekly reading might show some movement, but a bit like me going bungee jumping. I'll do it, but then chicken out just toward the very moment it's about to happen. And a lot of that has to do with your energy and what's coming off of it in this little period of time. But I also think there's something very important here. There's very emotional energy here. And they've all got something to say. I mean, really, honestly. And over here, I've got somebody here who definitely has something to say, but for some reason, it's an unreachable element, which again is explained by this a little bit, maybe, if you haven't blocked the person. So this is just a temporary energy, okay? So 3 cards and a bottom card, add it all up. There's the Lovers. There's the Lovers. It's part of our reading. We always like to see part of our reading show up in the 3 card. That sums up the reading at the end. The Lovers. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, everything I said already. What's 3 cards? Let's go. King of Cups, King of Cups, 9 of Swords. So that's a new one. Yeah, look, see, it's what I said. It's exactly what I said. 9 swords, right? It's the anxiety of they've decided that they've got something to say and they want to say something, right? Spying is getting a little thin here. It's getting a little weak. It's not enough to just think about it or watch or overhear or whatever it is. It's not enough. But there's a lot of anxiety toward actually sharing the emotions, okay? And I still, what's read with the King of Cups? Yeah, the Queen of Cups, you know. But they know, again, there's a fear of rejection here. There's a fear of this guy's got a lot of water. This one has an empty cup. They want to come in and fill the cup. But again, there's a lot of anxiety about that. And I think it has a lot to do with this energy here. I'll pull one more out. Again, I have a Knight of Wands. And I have the Devil, right? Again, there's I pulled a couple more because this is an in and out energy. This is that energy of I'm going in, no I'm not. I'm going in, no I'm not. And it's because of that. It's because of, again, just people here with just villainizing being emotional, villainizing sharing feelings, right? But worried about nonsense. The biggest nonsense people worry about is what if. Worried about what ifs a little too much, right? A little too much. It's not like they're going bungee jumping. It's not like they're doing anything that's going to risk their life. They're coming in to share some feelings. They don't have that. They don't have, well, we'll exaggerate it. They don't have you anyway. Why not take a shot if it's something they want? They're not really seeing it that way. But anyway, that's what people are thinking and feeling. It's mostly a spying energy. It's mostly a wanting to, but you feel a little bit maybe out of reach. It is what it is. Tomorrow we find out what actions they're likely to take, but I think we can kind of see it here on some level. But we'll see. You never know. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I like the Friday reading. Friday reading is one of my favorites. For me, it helps me with the rest of the readings of the coming week, for sure. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.